Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ride, ride. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. What have you learned as far as like, I don't know, speed bumps the first year and
Speed bumps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's some speed bumps you've been through? Or
Man,
gotten
one,
over
you know,
achieved?
always when it comes to being a small business owner, you got to have your back office stuff. I think a lot of small business owners, they love what they do, and they're
Yes.
good at what they do.
Right.
But that back office stuff, that accounting and them books,
Yes.
you got to have that on point.
It has to be,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that is key. That I always say, hey, make sure you have a process for the stuff you don't like to do. And if you don't know how to do it, then you need to pay somebody that do know how to do it, so to speak. So that was some speed bumps.
Right. Just
Back
that.
office and
Yeah.
learning those different things.
And putting, because it feels, it's like, you know, when you work with somebody, you're working under their system, and they may have somebody in there, and then I know one thing. I don't know if you see. I'm going to ask you if this came true for you. Like,
Okay.
you may, like with your business that you worked with and worked for,
Right.
they had their way of doing their back office stuff, and you understood it to an extent. You weren't like deep into it, but
Right.
You got on your own, and you kind of have to develop your own system sometimes.
Right.
Like
Or they just handled it, and you ain't have to worry about
about
that
it at
aspect.
all, yeah.
And
Right.
I just
I was just like, man.
met with people and did the financial thing. So I ain't have to worry about all the other stuff because that was kind of handled. But
Yeah.
when you jump out there on your own,
Now you
Yeah.
got to worry about it
now
all.
you gotta worry about everything.
Yeah.
Right. So just understand that. I always tell people. I was talking with a guy today that wants to start a small business, and the main thing you do, you got to write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision, make it plain, and understand what that vision is. Understand what you're trying to accomplish with that vision.
Yeah.
And so other people can see that vision and run with it.
Yeah.
And so that's something we're always trying to redefine and realign certain things and make it plain. So my assistant, she knows the vision. She understands it. Every time when we hand a client a clipboard, it's, hey, this is one of the tools we use to build, balance, and preserve your wealth or your legacy.
Yeah.
So it's making it plain so others can run with it too.
Yeah, especially those on your team. So
Exactly.
you know how to communicate your vision to your clients, and it's
No
just
doubt about that.
continuity there in the message, man.
Right.
Yeah. Do you spend a lot of time with your team? Do you guys have meetings regularly? And
We have Monday meetings.
Monday.
Have Monday meetings, but I'm always available.
Yeah.
So don't ever feel like you're alone, so to speak. That's one of the biggest things. Is, hey, we're here for you. You can text me anytime, even if it's the weekend. Let's go. Don't hesitate.
Yeah.
So we do have our meetings, and we do have our trainings.
Yeah.
So that's key.
Cool. Yeah.
That's key because when they go out, they represent Robinson Financial
That's
Group.
right.
So
That's right.
That's me.
That's a lesson in team building, folks.
Right. Well, you got to have that. You got to do that.
Yeah.
You got to do that. That's important.
Yeah.
That's important.
What are you looking to do? So you're coming up on a year. What is looking into year 2? What are you looking to level up on, in a sense? Or
Oh
change or
man,
get
I don't want to
better?
say everything because I know I hear Ramona say be specific. It's funny how she pops in my head.
I know.
But just building on year 1, understanding the successes where we did well at, understanding the failures.
Yeah.
Because it's been some failures, it's been
Yeah.
some hard times, but just building, understanding our niche, understanding what's been profitable, understanding what we where we need to cut the fat,
Yeah.
Trim the fat, so to speak.
Yeah.
So that's just understanding more of the business, understanding and making our processes more seamless. I mean, I got big goals.
Yeah.
I got big goals. So it's connecting with more people, more affluent people, but also doing more financial literacy. So whether that's in the community, whether that's in the churches. So we want to do more of that.
Yeah.
We want to do more of that in 2020.
Is that how you stand apart from, you think, other financial groups? Like what would you do to, how do you really take it at a level up consistently, as far as your philosophy?
As far as principle based. So we're principle based. I'm a man of faith. So my integrity, hopefully I always try to get that to spew out through because I'm gonna do the best thing in the client 100% of the time.
Right on.
Not what's in the best interest of Robinson Financial Group or Marcus Robinson. So my integrity is key. That's why my reputation and my name is so important to me.
Yeah.
So I think that I hear all the time, and then in the education component.
Right.
And so you might not understand by the time you leave or remember what I said, but we want to educate you. We want to tell you the why we're doing this and that kind of thing. So I think that kind of separates us instead of just saying, hey, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah,
Well, I'm going to give you the why behind that.
Yeah.
I think
it
the
helps.
why is so important.
Yeah, I think it helps people to understand your business, understand what's actually happening to their finances. It's like,
Yeah, because when you have a
this
day
is a
like
good
today,
guy.
man, you have a day when the market just goes bananas and loses a lot. I don't
That's
know if
right.
did y'all even.
Oh
say-
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So this is
she was like, "No, I don't even know what happened today."
folks. This is August 5th, and the markets took August 5th, 2019. The markets took a dive today.
It
The
did
market.
take a dive, yeah.
Because this will probably be airing in a month or two down the line. So
Oh,
on August 5th,
okay.
so in the
It's August 5th, and they
So
said
this
the market
airs-
took a dive.
No,
they
it
did?
did.
Okay.
Yeah. First thing you wake up this morning, I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, trade war with China.
Who's
so,
to blame?
Yeah,
So,
this
yeah.
stuff, man, it's crazy.
But the people on live know what's going on
Right,
right now.
right.
Yeah.
On your Facebook Live. But yeah, that's exactly what happened today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not look at it.
Now it may happen once we air it. It could happen again.
It could, but hey, buy
And it
low,
could.
sell high.
I know, right?
Don't,
That's like, yeah.
don't get scared yet. Just keep, let it go down some more. So stack your money up and then buy. We'll be all right.
Tips. Look at that. He's dropping jewels. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, how we doing? How many family members do you have in the business with you right now at this point?
Family members?
Yeah.
3.
3, yeah.
3. And so, my mom does the business part-time, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a full-time social worker at Shands. Shout out to Gwen Robinson. She's awesome.
Shout out, Miss Gwen.
Mama.
But actually, man, my one of my biggest fans and cheerleaders is my wife. So she left corporate America.
Oh, she did too?
and came and followed my dream and my vision.
I
Was
think
she
I
working?
talked to her on the phone.
Right?
cool.
Yeah. Well, she was at the.
She was,
she was at the meeting.
She was at the meeting too.
Yeah.
The one, was she in financial too?
No. She did makeup.
She did make. Okay.
She did makeup. Lancome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So yeah, she came and kind of pushed the vision. Well, not kind of. She came.
She is.
Yeah, she is
She
pushing
is
the
pushing
vision.
the
That's cool, man.
My
Very
dream.
nice.
That is cool. That is
Yeah.
cool.
So
I think it's making it easy. It seems like it's made it easier for that transition. You got your wife pushing the vision and your mama holding it down for you. That's cool, man.
Yeah. It's
It's
still
cool.
on me,
Oh,
but
so
yeah,
it's
it's still
still on
good to
you.
have people that you can trust.
Yes,
Yeah, good.
yes. Because I feel like partners are great until things happen who aren't related to you, and it probably could be depending on your family dynamics and stuff. It could be bad with family.
It
but
could be bad with family too.
I think-
You're right.
I think if you guys, but you said you're a man of faith, so that helps. That has to help with
Yeah,
family too.
for
Just
sure.
family that prays together can run a business together.
Amen to that. Amen to that. I agree. I agree.
So that's cool. That's a good aspect. Now, are you you feel like you're going to add on more family members, or is it just like nobody's really interested, and it's just about
I don't know
getting
if I
good
have a lot of
people in
family
now?
members that's interested in the financial aspects as far as being an agent or a financial advisor or anything of that nature. But I am I'm trying to get my family to do more business with me.
Yeah.
Because I want my family to make sure their legacy, extended family, whether
Yeah.
it's cousins, uncles, brothers, sisters. I ain't got no sisters, but I don't have any sisters. Excuse me. But just making sure that their legacy is on point. And so I got to do more business with my family.
I see that because it's
Yeah.
like you're in an industry where you could. The education that you give to your clients, you can really change families, especially your own. It's like,
Right. Yeah.
And do you feel a responsibility?
I
with
do.
that?
I do. So sometimes family don't always listen, but
Right.
I do, I
But
do
you gotta
feel a
say it.
responsibility. I mean, if they're willing to listen, I'm willing to tell them.
Yeah,
Plain and
to
simple.
share that
You
news.
can't
So-
make them listen, but you can. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my family,
You
they
can-
they know what we do. They know what we're
Right.
trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna get more family after this
yeah.
after this conversation right here. I'm gonna make a more of a concerted effort
There you go.
to make sure that they understand that their financial legacy is important. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So no doubt about that.
Yeah. Bring the whole family up with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
for
to,
sure.
got to. Well, we got.
That's what I'm talking about. Man. Was there any other things business wise that you learned in 2019
Other business things that I learned in 2019, marketing. Just I mean, because when you come from a big brand like like a Voya or what have you,
Yeah.
they do all the marketing for you.
Oh.
They're on Sports Center commercials.
Yeah.
You got that kind of thing. So understanding where to invest dollars. And get the ROI, the return on your investment.
Yeah.
So understanding just those different. So when I say we learning in this
Right.
process, it's been a
Right.
learning curve. It's no doubt about that. But just understanding marketing, understanding how to appreciate getting the best ROI on investments in all aspects of your business.
Yeah.
So that's been something that I know I can do better in. So, but that's why we joined groups like BNI and networking groups and
Yeah.
chamber and
stuff.
those kind of
Yeah.
things, because we want to get the brand out there. We want to. You think about insurance. We want you to think about Robinson Financial Group, or investments. We want you to think about Robinson Financial Group.
Yeah.
How do you get most of your clients right now? Is it word of mouth, or is it?
So most of client referrals. So we love referrals. There's no doubt about that. We preach that at our firm.
Yeah.
But we do other things as well, as far as sit-ins, whether we do seminars, different presentations, different places. And so
What's a sit-in?
a sit-in is where we can go to like a school and sit in at the teacher's lounge, or go to a state agency and sit in. And so, they'll send a flyer out and, hey, Marcus is going to be here from such and such, and if you want to talk to him, come by, that kind of thing.
Oh, that's
Okay.
But different seminars that we do, things in the community in regards to churches, and so just being a part of more events, more organizations, that kind of thing.
Getting your face out there, meeting people, shaking hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually, if I can get them to meet with me, we good.
Yeah.
Usually
Yeah,
we good,
you'll
because
be able to-
it's just getting them in the door, so to speak.
Yeah.
So that's what we gotta get better at.
Have you done any other type of traditional advertising, marketing?
We've done it like a magazine. We've done a couple things. So that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, okay, what's that ROI on that? Do I need to be in this magazine versus this magazine, or do we need to do this event versus this event?
Yeah.
Or this gala? Do we need to sponsor this, or that kind of thing?
Yeah.
So that's
I know that's
in
a
the whip
hard
account.
one. It's
That's
like,
in the whip account.
where do you spend? Like,
Yeah.
where do you spend your money? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
what is best spent where?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I question myself all the time.
Oh yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
you leave corporate and it's like, okay, they're just gonna throw $10 million out there a year at something. And it's
Right.
like, what do you? It's like, hold on.
Right.
I don't got it like that
No,
yet.
no. It's like-
No, yeah,
So
me
that's-
neither.
Yeah.
important.
So if
And
it's like
you-
10,000, what do you do? 1,000, like you really gotta.
Yeah,
Man.
$1,000 is a lot of money.
$1,000, $1,000
I
every day of the
know.
week.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
you have to question yourself. You're like, in how many people are going to see this? And, you got to ask the right questions. And,
Yeah.
how many eyes are going to see this?
Yeah. And it's like it can't be a one-time thing. It's got to be. You got to keep on doing something.
Repetitive, yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it has to be. Your marketing dollars got to be a line item.
No,
It's got
yeah.
to be a part of your
Right.
business.
It's got to
you
be a
know?
part
Right.
of that blueprint.
Yeah. So I totally, agree.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's
It is
always a
tough.
tough call.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no.
Well, and I think being in like BNI with our networking group, that talking with other members in our group is we're able to help each other,
Right.
with some of those
Because
questions
most,
and
we
answers.
do things that we believe in. We
Yeah.
sponsor a lot of things that we believe in. But it has to be more than, sometimes that doesn't have always the best ROI
Right.
just because you believe in it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
just being smart about it.
Yeah.
It's just being
Yeah.
smart about it. That's
Right.
what we're gonna do better in 2020.
Why wouldn't it have the best ROI? Being like stuff you believe in, you think?
Well, I'm talking about from a money of return on investment.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
it's fulfilling. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong.
Right.
Because it's, maybe it's a sponsoring a church
A
team
charity or
a
something. Oh,
charity
yeah,
or-
true.
Right.
Yes.
So it's fulfilling. But fulfillment is different than return on investment. If we talking dollars.
Right.
Right.
So
I agree.
that's
Reaching actual
that's
potential
double-edged.
clients. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So am I gonna get anybody to call the office because we did this
Yeah.
kind of thing to set up an
Yeah.
appointment?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I meant by that. So it's still fulfilling.
Maybe it's an
So maybe
event
on.
for
Right
a specific.
maybe I didn't word that.
Oh no,
right.
you
Yeah.
good. You good. Yeah.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
Same here. Same
Yeah.
here. What's your ideal client look like?
My ideal client. So that's a good question. That's a good question. I like people who understand that legacy is important. I like people who understand that saving is important, and they're not trying to spend every dollar. That hey, putting away money for a later day is a good thing. So if I gotta kind of prime you, if I give you some financial homework and you know our next meeting you show up without the homework being done, that kind of thing, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
So it's people understanding that hey, you know I don't know it all, so I'm gonna go to
Right.
somebody that can help me with this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And you know, so it doesn't matter if they got $100 or $100 million. It's like, okay, if you're willing to listen, if you're willing to put these principles to practice,
Right on.
you're ideal client for me. Now,
What,
obviously, the more money you got,
Right.
the better. But you know,
Right,
yeah,
right.
we don't
You
discriminate.
can help them grow that money, and
Exactly.
then you grow with them.
Right.
What homework has like not been turned in from clients?
You want to know like what homework you giving them?
Yeah.
But you know,
If they don't, like, bring
it could
you
be
stuff.
Okay, so like at Robinson Financial Group, we call a budget, we call it a blueprint. Because when people hear the word budget, it's more. It's a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Or it's restricting me, like, oh, I can't spend. Oh, now here go another budget. Or they tried it before, it didn't work, and now here we go again, sort of thing. So we call it a blueprint, a financial blueprint, and we have you give it a name. You know, so I got a client who her blueprint is Lexus. She's working because she wants a Lexus, or debt freedom, or a house, or what have you.
Yeah.
And so we have them come in. All right, you don't have a budget yet. We show them the ropes. We
Right.
show them how to do that.
Yeah.
All right, this is a part of your financial homework. I want you to
Yeah.
give your blueprint a name. You actually do the blueprint.
Yeah.
But if you show up next appointment and you don't get that done, yeah, we can't meet.
Snap.
I like it.
Yeah, well, we got to set some boundaries. Every client,
feel
this
you.
is something good for small business owners. Every client is not a good client, and I learned that the hard way. I had to learn that the hard way because in my mind, I want to help everybody,
Yes.
but everybody don't really want help. They might
Need it.
need it, and they might say they want help, but
Yeah.
they're not willing to do the necessary things, for me to help them.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
So learning that was big for me as well.
Yeah. Did you get burned like that, like time wise or something like? Or?
Many times.
I think
Overall.
that
Many
all
times.
new business
Yeah.
owners
Yeah.
go through that
Right.
at the beginning because
Yeah.
I think we all take everybody at the beginning, right? Because we're all new in business, right?
Well, not so much at the beginning because I've got burned this year on somebody.
You ain't at the beginning.
Dragging on something and then
Right.
it falls through and they
Fall.
go somewhere else and boom, yeah. So,
Yeah.
and that was by a big company.
Yeah.
So,
But you got to set parameters and deadlines. You
Yeah.
got to have your own guidelines as well. And so that's what I'm learning. So even on our review calls, on our follow up calls that we'll do, hey, my assistant's asking them, hey, have you had a chance to finish your financial homework?
Right.
And if they say no, we can reschedule you. That's
Yeah.
not a problem. We can
Right.
reschedule, but
Yeah.
we can't proceed forward. So meaning I'm trying to see if they're gonna put some skin in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
This is your financial
In their
plan.
own game.
and this is yours. This is not.
Yeah.
I have my own.
Right, yes.
so
I did my
you-
homework. Still don't. Yeah.
Right, so if you don't want to do the necessary things, then I would give you a little bit more time to get ready and prepared, and then
Yeah.
we can proceed forward.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's understand because before they would come in without the homework, and then I'm having to re-explain things. I'm having to,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
and
that's
it's
time. You can be
that's-
helping out somebody else.
like, right, I can't do that.
We energies, the resources
working
somewhere
smarter,
else.
not harder. That's the whole goal.
That's
That's
right.
true, man.
That's right.
Right.
Oh man. Oh man.
Did I answer that question?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely. Because I
Yeah,
think
because
it's
like you said, not every client or not everybody is a good
Client
the
or customer,
client
yeah.
for us.
Right.
Maybe
It-
they're
it's-
better for someone else.
Right.
Yeah, they're not always a good
you gotta
fit.
vet them.
Not always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also segmenting your book. I don't know, in my business, you have A clients, you have B clients, you have C
Yeah.
clients. And so it's learning that process. It's learning different things to just help your practice run more efficiently, more smoothly. So, it's been a big learning curve, but it's been a good learning curve
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. And then hopefully it can, I don't know. It's like, I feel like I want to master business so much,
Right.
you know, and it's like, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of like, you know, just putting things into play and seeing what will stick and what will work
Right.
for your particular business, for the clients that you're trying to reach and stuff like that. And your processes and systems, so important.
So important.
So important.
I'm doing more reading now too, man.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not a big reader.
Me neither.
I'm
Just
just
puts
not.
me asleep.
I know. I'm like,
Oh.
I don't read this. But yeah, so I'm reading more because I don't have to reinvent the wheel, and it's understanding that.
Right.
So you take a nugget from this person, a nugget from this book, and a nugget, and so it's things that you can, different things you can implement just to
Yeah.
make your practice go to the next level.
Yeah.
So that's key.
What type
for
of
me
things
as
are you
well.
reading?
Man, I've read like psychology of selling. I've read different books. So
Yeah.
I used to kind of just stay with the financial books, and I thought that
Right.
was but it's more to it than just a financial book. Because I'm kind of good on the financial side or the
Yeah.
legacy side or the life insurance side. Is understanding picking up different signs, body language. Like all of that is
Yeah.
important. All of that is important, and I'm learning that.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine. It's a lot of body language when you start talking with people about finances,
when we
man.
talk about money, people,
Like,
yeah.
That's
You
like
probably
the
get all
most-
kinds of.
They get kind of, so most people, order of importance is usually faith, family, finances. But they don't mind really telling you about their family, or maybe they'll say, hey, yeah, I go to church or I do this or whatever. But when it comes to finances, then everybody's kind of like, oh, I don't want to tell them about that account that I got over there. Because I don't really want my wife to know. But,
I was gonna ask you, why don't people want to talk about their finances? Like, what is?
Man,
But yeah,
some people are embarrassed.
embarrassed that they've been unlike
Yeah.
disciplined.
Maybe not as prudent as
Yeah.
being a good steward, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
tough.
it's different reasons.
Yeah.
It's different reasons.
I can imagine. Yeah,
It's different
yeah.
reasons. So yeah.
To have your finances open to someone. This is
Yeah.
what I've done.
Well, I think
Right.
it's a delicate subject
It
for
is
so many
delicate.
people.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
No, so that's why building that trust, that integrity piece is so important, because I want you to be open.
Yeah.
You
And I
have to be.
Probably when you
Yeah.
get to the point where people start to talk about their finances with you, you have developed that trust with them.
Right.
And when they are able to talk about their finances with you, they've stepped over that comfort level.
Right.
So the trust is there. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
That's cool, man. That's cool. We want to thank you for coming on, man,
Thank you for having me.
and keeping it real with us.
Thank you for having me.
How can people get a hold of you, and where can they find you at?
Okay, so
We'll have this all underneath.
we will have all.
We
yeah,
will.
I'm Marcus
We
J.
will.
But you
Robinson
on live, too.
But you're live, so
Yeah, so RobinsonFG.com. It's my website. You can go there. Call us 352-335-4444.
That is easy.
That is
That
easy.
is
Yeah,
really
Because
easy.
we're in the
I like
age
that.
of we don't remember numbers. We just
Right.
remember names.
I want it to be easy as possible. 335-44. Like, you can't remember that, then okay. I mean, I don't
Did you
know.
pick that? Like were you able to
Actually, I didn't pick it. I didn't. Actually, I did. It kind of transferred over, and I made sure I kept it.
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
So yeah,
awesome.
That's good. That's really good.
yeah. So, but yeah, I'll make sure everybody get my social media handles and so on and so forth.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
So, but again, thank you. I really
you.
appreciate the
Thank
opportunity to
you.
come on your show.
Yes,
Awesome.
much success.
Yes,
and
sir.
we'll have you back.
Okay.
Especially see how year 2 is going and everything, man.
Yes,
Yeah, see how the growth
sure.
is.
Yeah. Let me know. I'm
Absolutely.
game. I'm
All
ready.
Thank
I'm
you.
ready.
All right.
So
Thanks,
another,
Marcus.
yeah. So it's
pleasure.
another episode in the books. Thank you.
Bye.